It's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
In the criminal justice system, sexually-based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
I am Captain Moose Knuckles, also known as Bree's only black ex, and our relationship ended with me looking like this. I met Bree May of 2023 and we moved incredibly fast. After 3 weeks of knowing each other, we started a relationship and the abuse started right away. She started off by yelling at me, calling me names, and eventually she started throwing things at me during arguments. During a pretty bad argument, during the early days of our relationship, she told me she didn't know whether to me or herself. September 4th, 2023 was the first time she ever put her hands on me, and it was an all-day ordeal. It involved her hitting me, holding me down on the bed, ripping my shirt, blocking doors so I couldn't leave rooms, threatening to kill herself when I tried to leave the apartment, and a lot of yelling. At the end of that day, she asked me to have sex with her. I said yes. I got up, I took a shower, I washed the blood off of me, and I cried in the shower. And afterward, I had sex with her because I didn't feel like I could say no. Our relationship lasted 3 months, but after breaking up, we attempted to be friends, and so we were in each other's lives for about a year. And throughout that year, the abuse continued, and she put her hands on me multiple times during that year. One time during our friendship, after we had broken up, I had left my dog with her. I had gone out with friends, and about a week before this incident, I had told one of our common friends about the abuse, and this common friend had decided to block Bree. While I was out with friends, Bree just, I guess, found out about this friend blocking them and basically ending their friendship, and Bree started blowing up my phone. I did not know why she was calling me, but she did have periods of time where she would just blow up my phone when she was angry or upset with me, basically demanding that I talk to her. When I answered the phone, she let me know that she had taken my dog outside and left him outside in the middle of the city with a bunch of traffic, and that I needed to go find him. She told me to go find him. Go find him. I started bawling because, I mean, you're leaving my dog for dead in the middle of the city. And I was about 15 minutes away, a 15-minute Uber ride away from home, and I had a panic attack in the Uber, and it was horrible because I legitimately thought my dog was gone. When I arrived at the apartment, thankfully she hadn't left my dog outside, but she refused to give me my dog unless we talked. She shoved me, wouldn't let me in her apartment to get my dog, and refused to give me my dog, and continued to threaten his life if I did not talk to her. This brings up her animal abuse. Bree has a dog named Noah, and when we began our relationship, that's when I guess the mask fell, and she physically abused Noah. She would beat Noah, she would bite Noah. I witnessed her throw Noah up against a wall multiple times. I basically had to beg her to stop abusing her dog. And thankfully it lessened, but it didn't fully stop. Instead, she would do these things when I wasn't around, and then tell me. I am a proud Black fat woman. I love my curves. I love being Black. I love my culture. Olive Bree's exes are skinny, brunette, white women, and she made that known throughout our relationship and throughout our attempted friendship. She would compare my body to theirs. She would compare everything down to my cooking, my personality, everything to her exes. She would talk about her exes all of the time. Even extremely intimate details, down to how they sounded during sex. She would talk about how it felt to have sex with them. Even going as far as to show me a nude of one of her exes. And when I requested for her to stop, she told me that I was just extremely insecure and that everyone did this. This is what everyone does. And she never stopped. They may have lessened, but she never stopped. I know way too many details about these women. The last incident was July of 2024, and this was the first time that I documented the signs of her abuse. I never did it before because I truly felt embarrassed. I felt truly embarrassed, and in the moment when I did document it, I just felt like I needed to be done, and I needed to remember, I needed something to remember to not go back. And so I took a picture of my eye and the bruise that she left on me. And also, a week before this incident, she let me know that our relationship, because of our relationship, she was never going to date another Black woman. There was a creator who, when talking about this discourse around, do I look like I date white women, this creator said that it's really not about if a person looks like they date white women, but if they look like they're a safe space for Black women. And a lot of you guessed correctly, Bree is not a safe space for Black women. I want me telling this story, or part of this story, to be a reminder to Black women to trust your gut. Trust it. It's your ancestors speaking to you. You need to trust it. And those small red flags very likely will turn into very big red flags. We, as Black women, we deserve not only to be preferred, but we deserve to be treasured. Treasured. In all of our relationships, all of our friendships, we deserve to be treasured. I'm making this video with the knowledge that when Black women make claims about abuse, we are not believed. And I know the number one question I'm going to get is, why didn't you leave when you broke up? And the answer is, we live in the same apartment building, and abusive situations are extremely hard to leave, especially when there is proximity. I also know that for WLW domestic violence situations, it's just not talked about. We as a community just don't talk about domestic violence. And there's also just no resources. I know because I looked for them. While in this situation, there's just not a lot of resources. I looked for a support group, nothing. And I really hope that by me talking about the situation, we can start talking about domestic violence within our community and how to combat it, how to notice it, and just how to support the victims.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. Back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my player partner, Lucky Wizard Deals, that keeps it lit. Like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let me know what y'all think about this crazy situation in the comment section. Okay? Hit the links down below. You know we got HiveMindLabs.com. We got Moose Coffee. What else we got? Opulence Scents. Discount code everydaypj on all platforms. Now, Captain Moose Knuckles. Apparently, she's still on TikTok, but I keep searching her and I'm not finding her. So I don't know if she's like banned or what it might be, but none of her pages are coming up. So I don't know. But apparently she just made videos about this situation. And I want to say, Bree deleted her account. I'm looking at the comments. I want to say, like, man, if you're in a situation like this, I could tell you every way but the right way of how to get out of there. 'Cause I ain't in that situation. And it's hard to tell somebody, why did you leave? Why didn't you, man, people be so dumb in love that you just can't. And prayers out to this woman for coming out and telling her story. She's telling her story on her friend's platform, and her friend is posting it on behalf of her. But when somebody hates you, dog, they gonna show you. And I know this because I know in my heart, like, there was a person that I loved, but they hated my guts. They tell me every day they hate me. They tell me every day they hate my family. They tell me every day they hate everything about me. But then they be like, I love you. I want to work this out. And then in my heart, I know I love that person. But then it be so bad that you just got to be like, I can't do that to myself. You know? I can't. And that, y'all think, I'm telling y'all that because men go through it too. You be like, I can't even, and your pride, you got to remember, if any time you need to have pride is when you going through a domestic situation or you going through some stuff to where a person is treating you really unfairly. That's when your ego and your pride need to step in. And like I said, it's hard because people be like, why you in that situation? Man, I remember I was in a situation and I was just like, Lord knows this woman is not good for me. This woman gonna bring me down every instance. And even to my family, like, stop messing with that woman. That woman ain't no good for you. And I'm like, I don't know, I just love her. Bro, so like I said, when you stupid in love, your own family can't save you. Everybody be looking at you like that. And then what's crazy is, man, you gotta take that guilt and that shame after you leave that relationship and be with you and laugh and joke about it. Be like, they're gonna be like, I told you not to be with me. You be like, man. Sometimes you just be like, want to tell them, shut up. But then you gotta hear, you gotta listen to them. Like we told you, you was stupid, and unfortunately, you are. I'm not trying to down her, but I'm saying, cause in my situation, it ain't even just me. It's a bunch of y'all. So, cause everybody be throwing rocks in the glass house, knowing damn well y'all been in some toxic relationships, and y'all stayed with somebody because you was stupid in love. Yeah, you love that person. Yeah, that person was the mother or father of your kids. Yeah, you didn't have nowhere else to go. You got 1,000 different reasons, but to take accountability. But anyway, take accountability. We listen and we don't judge. Although we judge you sometimes. But in a situation like this, I understand where she said she was seeing all this crazy stuff and she just couldn't leave. She didn't want to leave her. This person had a hold on her. This person was in a whole relationship with her but didn't like her, put her down, and it just ain't like, yeah, maybe the breed don't like black women, but Bree didn't like your ass. And that's what you need to don't say save the next black woman for Bree, because Bree ain't going to no black women. She going to abusing white women, and that ain't right either. I'm just saying that's what Bree is going to do. Listen, I know you probably putting this out for more black women, but Bree ain't touching no more black women. Listen, you know another thing is, I was watching Pop the Balloon, and darker skinned women go for either lighter women or white women, or lighter men or white men. Lighter skinned women go for darker skinned people, men or women. Like Bree, this person, out of all the videos I done seen of this person, does not like her own skin. I mean, she likes her, but all the videos, because there's people pointing out how much Bree, it's so many people pointing out the things that Bree says that shows you she don't like either black women or black people. This is on TikTok, guys. Y'all go find that. Like I'm telling y'all gonna be like, damn. Because I was trying to find Bree. I was trying to find Captain Moose Knuckles. I couldn't find it. She must have deleted it right after this video, or after her response. Like she made a response, and I got sent this video, and she must have deleted that video because she knew Everyday PJ was coming. But it's already out there. People have her recordings. People have her talking. And it's like, man, when you hear the stuff that come out, I'm like, anyway, everyday people, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. Y'all heard her story. The way she feels, we should not take that for granted. She don't think that there's enough spaces for black women. What I say is, there are spaces. There are spaces for women that have been battered. But don't just limit it to women that have been battered by other women. Like, abuse is abuse. Get the help you need. However you gotta get. Now, if you just want to go to a black lesbian support group, you're limiting your space. You know, abuse is abuse. If you tell a man, we'll understand. Okay. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. That's what I'm saying. Don't limit yourself to just that, because you could. It's groups out here, but if you just want to find one for black women, lesbians, whatever. I mean, unless there's just an influx of black women, lesbians that are about to, come out with their abuse stories and stuff like that. I don't know. But I'm saying, don't limit. If you need to get your story out there, if you need to talk to somebody, don't limit yourself. Get the help and healing you need. That's all. Not too much on that. I don't know. But everyday people, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna holler at you later, people.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as fast as 1 week.